How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to have a very shallow, not researched, not in depth look at the England versus USA FIFA World Cup group match that ended in a 0-0 draw just a couple of days ago. Like I said, this is not researched at all. This is just a Google Slides presentation I was able to come up with within the last hour. So this is the agenda. We're going to look at previous matches, and then we're going to look at other stuff as well. So yes, previous England versus USA matches. Now if you look, they have met 12 times in the past. England has won 8 of those 12 times. USA has won twice, and there have been 2 draws. But if you take a closer look, 3 times England and the US have faced each other in the FIFA World Cup. The first time in 1950, USA won 1-0. The second time, not until 2010. Where they tied 1-1. And the third time, just a few days ago, they tied 0-0. So, what did we learn? We learned that when the whole world is watching, and they need it the most, England chokes. Now, what does the USA do when the whole world is watching and it matters most? We pull in clutch. We do what we need to do. We complete our mission, and we get out of there. England, never been to the moon. Not even a single time. US has done it multiple times, allegedly. Besides the point, I digress. This was not supposed to be the end result of the game. England was supposed to smack us around like a bunch of things a bunch of stuff that gets smacked around. We're the 3rd youngest team in this World Cup tournament this year, and England's got some tenure on their team. We were not supposed to tie. We weren't supposed to win. We were supposed to lose this game, statistically speaking. Now, one thing that I did notice is that England has won a World Cup. It was back in 1966 when the World Cup actually took place on their home turf. They won it in England. And they rigged it. They rigged it. How else do you think that if the World Cup ever comes back to England, I'm guaranteeing you that they will win it. Has the World Cup been back to England since then? I have no idea. Like I said, this is not a research presentation. So I'm just assuming that it hasn't been because they haven't won the World Cup since then. Also, I am aware that the UK and the actual country of England are not the same thing, okay? This is just what popped up on Google, okay? So what it says, how many times has the UK won the World Cup? I'm aware that it's not the same thing, okay? I'm aware, okay? Anyway. Now, some of you might be saying, but Bailey, the US has never won a World Cup, and England has. And to that I say, how many Super Bowls has England won? Tell me. Tell me how many Super Bowls England has won. They haven't. They've won 0. All of these teams, American. Didn't think so. That's what I thought. So there is one team on here that's almost England. It's the New England Patriots, which has England in the name. It's almost there. But the problem is that it's not England, at least not anymore. We all know how that went. Now, some of you might be crying, saying, but Bailey, we didn't win. We drew. Like, why are we celebrating a tie? Just hear me out. That's like if we put Hasbulla, if you don't know who he is, look him up. If that's like if we put Hasbulla in a boxing ring with Rocky Balboa. They go 12 rounds, toe-to-toe, and at the end of it, they tied. Just listen to what I'm saying. This was our Rocky moment. We went the distance. We did what nobody thought that we were going to do. Everybody thought that we were going to get rocked. No pun intended with Rocky on the screen. Nobody expected us to do well. We are a young team. We have a long way to go, but we are going up and we are getting better. And for that reason, I am proud to be an American right now. I am proud of how we did. And you should be too. That's all I have. If you did enjoy this video, remember to like and subscribe and join the journey. I will not be answering any questions about this. God bless America. Go Team USA.